name is Cleve. I'm originally from Mindanao, but I'm living in Quezon City now since 20 years ago. And I joined ayahuasca because I would like to get to know myself deeper, and I would like to get to reconnect to nature and to other people better. And my first experience was mind-blowing among many other adjectives I can use. It's a really good experience, at the same time scary and very nerve-wracking and all those stuff. But in general, it was kind of life-changing. So it's really indescribable. I can't put it into words exactly. I guess it's about how to exist in such a way that you never neglect the most essential things about life or about yourself and about humanity and about nature. Nowadays, it's like we are being automated to do things in ways that you tend to be stressed too much and or bored or depressed. So I guess this is one of the best lessons I've learned here, to take a step back and connect with the most essential aspects of your being and life itself. I think this is a very good way to quit any bad habit that anyone has, like smoking or drug use or drinking too much, because it will renew any person who goes or who tries ayahuasca. It will renew their perspective in life and their how they know themselves. So I guess this is a very good way to quit bad habits, especially drugs. Yes, definitely. It will give them a whole new perspective on how to deal with their problems. Yes, I felt very safe, and I felt like whenever I feel like going adrift, someone comes to me and tries to wake me up or something like that, or give me some form of music or sound that can get me back to the right journey, or I'm not sure how they call that. Yes, right path. Yeah, I've read that article, and it's unfair to say that, or it's even not logical enough to say that it's like shabu, because shabu is chemical, so it's so unhealthy. Unlike ayahuasca, I think it's medicinal, and it can really heal your core being, your past wounds or your insecurities or bad habits. It can relieve depression and pain. So it's not something you compare to like oranges and apples. The biggest lesson I learned from Mother Aya, well, I wasn't able to connect with her a lot because everything was too intense. It was overwhelming for me. But I guess it felt like she was telling me to not be too hard on myself, and just try to be honest with my feelings and show my true self to others, and at the same time be a blessing to others.
Hi, I'm Muhammad Firoz Khan. I'm from Quezon City. My dad is from Bahrain, and my mom is a Filipino. I heard about ayahuasca on some of my friends. Then I told this may be my last thing for healing me and getting more answers, because something has been stuck inside me for 20 years. So on that 20 years, I'm like, I have to do something about it, because it's like stopping me from my goals and stuff. So that's why I seek ayahuasca. My first ayahuasca journey was beyond words. So I was speechless. In this journey, I got two gifts, to be honest. First gift was, on my 20 years of existence, I never learned how to let go. It's my first time letting go last night, like completely. And it's so amazing. My second gift was, I was having so many addictions and stuff. Like, I crave for something in the morning, but now it's just like I don't crave for them anymore, and it's amazing. That's it. I feel okay now and continue with life. But ayahuasca, I learned from ayahuasca is all your past stuff. If you're stuck in the past, you can't do anything about it. You can't blame others. The only person who you're gonna blame is yourself. That's, my ego was completely gone last night. So I learned all that stuff, and that's what I learned from ayahuasca. Like, if you don't have intention, you won't get anything from it. What I got here is double than I expected. So, that was amazing too, because I was like fighting with my ego, my pride and stuff, and the guides just took me out and they taught me how to let go, and amazingly it happened, and I was, wow, a lot of love. So, oh yeah, to be honest, that fire circle was the best thing that happened to me. Like, 20 years I've been so depressed. Like, I keep on blaming myself, and it's hard to manage, and I keep failing. I failed in so many ways, so basically I don't see it as a drug. it's a plant. God created it, so there's nothing wrong with it. So as long as it's a plant, it's a plant. You can't make a plant into a drug. I got so many benefits. Like, I'm not a morning person, but I woke up this morning so alive and energetic and full of hopes. For now, I'm able to show more love, being myself. That's what I never did the whole time. Being myself, expressing myself, and sharing love and hope to other people. That's it. Okay. I will encourage them to. I'm gonna share my experience to them, and if they want to try it, then I'll be willing to help them. I'll be with them. People who are stuck at depression, who feels alone, who's suicidal, who has drug addiction, who has past traumas, abuses from the past. So.
I'm Gustavo Barros from Brazil. I took the first one, the first mug, and then I went back to meditate, and I wasn't feeling anything, and I was really a little disappointed. I was like, well, nothing's happening. And then I took the second one, and even the taste was already different. I feel a lot more acid, and then that hit me like immediately. But like in a bad way. I went back, and I was feeling really, really sad for no reason. I wasn't like seeing anything sad or like having sad thoughts or anything. It was just general sadness, and I was feeling everything in the room like bothering me. Like the salt lamp was super bright. All of a sudden it was super bright. The noises were super loud, and I remember there was a girl laughing. That was bothering me so much, and then because of that I started feeling really angry, like super angry, like for no apparent reason. And I was with my eyes closed, and I was seeing some very intense colors, mostly green and purple, and I see things melting, and this was really disturbing me. I was feeling like melting, like my face was like paralyzed and then melting, and then that was really unsettling. And then I was start feeling regret, like what I'm doing here. Well, is that it? That's terrible. Why am I doing this? It's just horrible. I'm never gonna do this again. It just keeps building up, and like so, like I just want to go home. I just want this to stop, and then it's just building up very unsettling feelings and very like bad things, and I just couldn't stand it anymore, and everything was bothering me. And then the calls were getting more and more intense, and it reached like a peak was really intense, and I just felt the spasms to vomit, and then I vomit, and I felt a lot of pain vomiting. Like I felt back pain, the spasms. I felt my throat was really painful, and I started crying. I was already crying a lot before. It was really bothering me also because my glasses were full of tears, full of water, and this was like everything was just like so stressful. But then I vomited, and then I was like, oh, okay, I can go home now. I feel like this is over. That was the experience. I have this, and this is done. So I went to the restroom, and then I was thinking like. Later, I was like thinking that I was really angry, and I think I vomited my anger there. And then because you get used to your feelings so much, and it's comfortable to keep these feelings that you are accustomed to, and then it's become part of your identity. And like people already recognize me like as someone that likes a little angry and stuff. And I think I vomited part of that anger there. And then as I was throwing the bucket in the toilet, I was like, man, I'm throwing my anger out there. I think I'm gonna miss it because it's part of you that it's comfortable, but you have to throw it away. Let it go. And then I throw it, and then I went back, and I was like, yeah, okay, fine, that's it. I'm gonna just chill. And then I went back to the room, and then I closed my eyes, and then things started getting better. Like I was just feeling very good feelings of seeing beautiful things. And mostly abstract, but I remember seeing eyes. I saw like eyes, but like that's the only thing that I can describe. The other things were just like colors, and they weren't bright anymore. They were more like pastel colors, but more soothing colors, not that intense anymore. But then the visions were getting weaker, but I was not feeling lots of things in my body, like often vibrations. I was feeling really some good feelings all around my body, good energy, and I remember I was moaning, like, and I was laughing, and I was feeling like joy just coming. This was like, I didn't know, like, I was letting it come, and at the same time, wow, what is this? Where this is coming from? And I'm just 2 seconds ago, I was so angry. Now I'm laughing, and I was really feeling like a lot of joy, and then it's just. It feels like it never stopped, but I don't know. This also has to go, right? This just like the anger, just like the sad. This also I have to let go of this. Also, I can hold on even though if it's a good thing, but then it keeps coming. And then I realized I was like making some movements, and so I started feeling uncomfortable to be around everybody. So I got my things, and I went to the woods, and then I lied down there, and then there. Like under the moon, and then just feeling good things, and I really like started feeling like orgasmic spasms. Like I was really like feeling like I just had a lot of sex, and I was just like really having like lots of orgasms. And it was so good. I wasn't like feeling horny or anything, but like it's just like the orgasm part. It's like I skipped straight to orgasm. It was really good, and it just kept coming, just like. Until like I was just happy, and then I started walking back, and I wasn't having any vision anymore. I wasn't feeling like I was under effect anymore, but I still like the feelings of orgasm and the joy, I still like it stayed with me like for hours. It was really good. That wasn't that briefy, but that's it. Well, I'm still integrating all the things that I learned, but I think the first one is like bad and good is like it's all an experience. So like, of course, as a matter of speech and because I have to explain, so I say, oh, that was a bad part and it's a good part, but it's all one and the same, and then all it's gonna pass. So that's one of the things I learned. Like it's man, it's because it's like it's really a journey. Like it's things that you can experience through your life, but in just a matter of hours, you can go like. And this is life. Like you have like suffering, but also you have joy. You have like liberation. You have orgasm. And then it can just come back to. You shouldn't fear that. It will come back to pain again. It's okay, but it's gonna pass. Also, when I was crying, I thought I would never stop. I was like, man, someone needs to stop because I'm not gonna stop. I can't stop myself. I'm just crying. It's never gonna stop. I really feel it really feels like you're gonna feel like forever, which is impossible. But at that point, you really believe that I'm gonna cry for the rest of my life now. It's not gonna stop ever. But it passed, and the same thing. The orgasm. I thought, oh man, I'm gonna keep having forever here. It's never gonna stop. So, but that's also stop. It also has to pass. So that's one. And the other thing is like I realize I know nothing because this is like it's so mind-blowing. I don't know. It's like I feel like, well, whatever I knew, it's bullshit. This is like I saw so many things that I could never expect. I have so many experiences that I could never read somewhere about it. Like it's just, and I couldn't even explain that. So I'm feeling that I'm knowing less now than I was before. So, but I guess it's a good thing. Yeah, but drug it's a political thing, right? Like anything, like cocaine was a medicine before, now it's a drug. So anything could like be labeled. It depends on the paradigm. It depends on the context. So of course, label as drugs now. I think it's just out of misunderstanding. And I think ayahuasca it works because as I see all these different experiences we witness today, I see this is all inside you. Like it's that's why it's so personal because it works with something that's inside you. It was there all along. So I wouldn't blame ayahuasca for any of these effects. I think like it just facilitates something that was there all along. This sadness, this anger, this orgasm. It's all my own potency for having these things. So like yeah, it's just it bothers me that it's labeled as a drug, but come on, it's just people are just ignoring it, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm usually a suspicious person, but I was really comfortable. I was really like I can just let go. I think things will go well, and of course because things went well, you maybe were not grateful enough, or you don't realize enough that the preparation was good because you only see the preparation was bad when things go bad. So well, actually the preparation makes a difference. But when everything is good, it's hard to say that the preparation was good, right? Because but I know it was because of the preparation, right? I know like it's thanks to you guys and thanks to all the work before. But I think it would be easy to notice if everything went wrong. So like, oh my God, there's no preparation, like there's no gas. That's why things. So I think the guide was beautiful, was enough. And what I like the most about everything, nobody codified my experience for me. Nobody tell me what I should feel or what I should expect. And so just like it's really that's what's best. I think was the best part because otherwise you behave as you were expected to behave sometimes, right? So like. I think because there was preparation, there was physical preparation. We meditated before, like we have the diet. I followed the diet for the whole week, and I think that also helped. And yeah, but nobody ever told me like, well, you know, you're gonna feel orgasm, you're gonna feel this, you're gonna vomit, you're gonna feel anger. Now nobody told anything about it. And it was just like so myself. Like I feel like this experience was really my experience.
Yeah, you did not.
I didn't. I just researched about the diet.
Okay. Pangalan ko po ay Devi. So the reason why I came back na nag-take ng ayahuasca kasi katulad pa rin ng unang reason ko when I first had it is for mind exploration. Pero as you take Mother Ayahuasca, you know, consecutive times, pero in an interval of a month, kumbaga, nag-iiba yung turo na binibigay niya, and it's always not the same. Pero so yun, parang bukod dun sa mind exploration, parang nag-evolve na lang yung reason mo to other things, kasi yun eh, you're already starting the journey, kasi kaya parang curious ka sa world on the other side. Ano yun, reason ko, and it just evolved as time goes by. And salamat sa pag invite sa akin sa universe ninyo. Sa tingin ko, parang pare-parehas tayo lahat, na ang tinuturo niya is yung love talaga eh. Tapos, kumbaga, wala tayong pagkakaiba kahit ano pa man yung journey na tinatahak natin, may it be good or bad. Kumbaga, wala talagang judgment eh. Yun na talagang parang biggest realization ko from Mother Ayahuasca. Tapos, yun nga, love lang. Katulad kagabi, ang sinisigaw ko lang, sarap magmahal. Yun na, kumbaga, it's what she teaches you. Marami pa siyang tinuturo sa'yo, katulad ng visuals nga. It's like Mother Ayahuasca is a scientist as well, you know. Kumbaga, yun nga, she teaches shapes, numbers, infinite of them. Kaya kumbaga, yung mga bagay na yun, kumbaga parang it's like you're watching a movie in your head. Pero yun, biggest realization ko is still empathy sa lahat, love, tsaka, you know, compassion. Si Mother Aya kasi I treat it as a medicine na talaga. Kasi it heals your soul talaga eh. Heals your soul and your mind. She lets you show yung fears mo, yung mga pinagdadaanan mo sa buhay. Yung sabihin nating tinatakbuhan, gano'n, na ayaw harapin. So yeah, Mother Aya brings out the true you, at walang magja-judge sa'yo kung sa mga fellow participants mo, walang pwedeng mag-judge sa'yo kung how are you physically reacting to the medicine. Kumbaga, alam mo yun, isa pa yun sa mga realizations mo na talagang treat everyone with respect. So yeah, it's a medicine. It can't be compared to any synthetic talaga. Kasi ano pa bang mas importante na klase ng healing is the healing of the soul. Diba? So, it's part of the process of taking Mother Ayahuasca is respect for the plant. Tapos, and don't mix it with any other substances, because kumbaga, it shows disrespect. So yeah, again, it's part of that process na yun nga, iban yung mga other drugs, kasi like what Eric said, na you'll get confused eh. Kumbaga, let the process sink in first. You know, your relationship with Mother Ayahuasca. Tapos, sa ceremony lang talaga, we follow strict rules to just take the medicine and nothing else. We want to end illegal drugs abuse, kasi alam naman natin na it really doesn't help us, at yun yung mga specific areas within ourselves na hinihil ni Aya. Drug abuse, kung ano mang klaseng abuse, depression, it can definitely heal it. Trauma, stress disorders, you know, all those kinds of killer psychological concerns. Ayun, masasabi ko na it will heal those disabilities in you if you just accept Mother Ayahuasca wholeheartedly and pakawalan niyo lahat. Don't restrict it.
Ako si Daniel. Nahanap ko si Ayahuasca kasi gusto kong ipanganak muli sa espiritu, hindi sa laman. Gusto kong mabago. Siguro gusto ko pa ng mas malaking experience. Napakaganda man. Sobrang solid. First time ko naranasan yun. Talagang ano siya eh. Talagang ilalabas niya yung negative sa sarili mo eh. Tsaka ipapakilala niya sa'yo lalo yung sarili mo. Tsaka enjoy siyempre, masaya ka. Ayun. Pag-ibig man. Unang pumasok sa isip ko yung pamilya ko eh. Nung kanina. Tapos nung pagkatapos nun, puro kasiyahan na lang nagay mo. Puro kaligayahan. Ayos naman man. Talagang effective. Talagang ramdam na ramdam ko yung vibes tsaka yung frequency. Nagbabibrate nga yung katawan ko eh, sa breath meditation. Ayun, ganun. Okay man. Sa tingin ko mali talaga yun man. Kasi lahat naman ng tao gumagamit ng mga nilalagay sa katawan eh. Yung ayahuasca, kumbaga spiritual yung inaano niya, hindi lang physical eh. Hindi siya ordinaryong gamot. Kaya siguro hindi maintindihan ng ibang tao. Ngayon, normal lang naman para sa kanila na hindi nila maintindihan. Marerecommend ko to sa mga tropa kong yung mga nangangailangan ng tulong, mga nade-depress, at sa mga nalulungkot. Malaki talaga matutulong sa kanila. Doon sa mga nalulung sa droga, sa pinagbabawal na gamot. Malaki matutulong sa kanila nun. Pero nasa sarili pa rin nila yun. Pero malaking tulong yun para sa kanila. Magte-take nila.